emotional intelligence are better at decision making. So, Istanbul Beykent University. Third research. We got in Shanghai University, China, Dr. Xiaohan Hu concluded that the dimensions of emotional intelligence have a positive effect on emotion and on innovation behavior, especially the use of emotion to facilitate performance and innovation. So these are just 3 of dozens of scientific research that tells us that emotional intelligence skills, when we practice emotional intelligence skills, we lead to innovation. So we're going to see now what the main experts on these areas say about these topics. The first one is Dr. Edward Hess from University of Virginia. And he says, innovation happens best when we reduce our fears and free our minds to imagine, create, connect, and explore the new and unknown with others. And now this is very important. It is all about emotions. Innovation is an emotional process. And why innovation is an emotional process? Because for you to innovate, you're going to have an idea, and then you're going to be afraid. The first thing, we are humans, we're going to be afraid. So you have the idea, you're going to be afraid it's not going to work, that you're going to fail. Okay, so this is the first process. And when now I'm going to tell someone my idea, you may be afraid they're going to judge you. So emotions are always there, okay? It's an innovation process. And if you succeed, you get this joy. So it's all the process. If you fail, if you succeed, emotions are always present. Daniel Goleman says, emotional intelligence is very important for creativity. People are most free to offer their most innovative ideas when there is an atmosphere of high trust. If people are afraid of ridicule, downs, or dismissals, they keep their ideas to themselves. So, trust leads to innovation. We need to practice trust in an individual level. And yes, trust is a skill that we can practice. And we do a lot of exercises when we go to companies to practice that trust. But first, in an individual level, and then organization, groups, and teams. So, practice trust. Finally, Tim Brown, he's an innovation guru, CEO of IDEO. And IDEO was awarded the 5th most innovative company in the world by Fast Company. And so, what does Tim Brown say? The design of innovative processes and product requires skills such as empathy, optimism, and collaboration. So, in other words, it requires emotional intelligence. So, we have the scientific research that is saying emotional intelligence skills, if we practice them at individual and organizational level, will lead to creativity and innovation. We have the main experts on the 2 areas saying, if we practice those skills, it will lead to innovation. So we have all the proof we need. And now I'm going to share with you my own experience. What happens is, before I was very, very shy. I was very, very shy. And after that moment in karaoke, it's not something that happens like that in a second. It's something you have to practice, of course. But when I started to practice emotional intelligence skills and then teaching emotional intelligence skills, I saw a big, big difference. Because I still get afraid of speaking in public. I was still nervous, but that doesn't keep me from coming and from giving my best. So we can't put emotions down. We can learn how to deal with our emotions. With our emotions, we have to learn how to deal with that emotions. And one thing very important is we have to know how to deal with failure. Because Failure is a part of the innovation process. So we have the stones, and we're going to create the sparks. The sparks are the failures. So next time you fail, remember, those are sparks. Those are sparks in your way to fire, in your way to innovation. So innovation is a failure process. We need to create a trust environment in our organizations. And sometimes we are afraid, we judge other people when they have new ideas. But first we have to work here, because we are our biggest critics. We criticize ourselves. And first, work inside ourselves, and then create, like Arthur Karmazin said yesterday, a no-blame zone. Skills for innovation. So, what scientific research, what the experts say that are the main skills to create, to develop and train and practice so we get innovation. So, empathy, very important. Optimism, collaboration, trust, assertiveness, flexibility, and emotional management. These are the main skills. If we practice in an individual and organizational level, we will get the innovation. So, first, we have to know how to deal with the fear of rejection when we have an idea. Then, we have to learn how to, because we're going to get setbacks, because innovation is getting out of our comfort zone, is risking a lot, and that is very emotional. We're going to be afraid. We're going to be frustrated because we didn't get it at first, because we failed. If we don't know how to deal with emotions, we're going to give up. And that's not what we want. We want resilience, perseverance. So emotional intelligence for innovation. That's what I want to tell you. And we're almost at the end of this keynote. And I want your help. But before I ask for your help to finish and do something different, to do something innovative, what I have to tell you is, we have in our hands the 2 stones we need. And the stones are emotional skills. So if we practice emotional intelligence skills, we will create the spark. We will create the spark. And every time we create the spark, it's not fire yet, but we'll get to fire if we keep failing. So, to finish, I will need your help. And how it's going to happen. The phrase is spark innovation. So, we're going to have a final part. We're going to hear a background song. And every time I say spark, you say the loudest you can. You say innovation, okay? I want it, yes, we will practice. So, are you ready? When I say spark, you say the loudest you can, innovation, with all your energy, okay? So, spark, innovation. Okay, one more time, louder. Spark, innovation. Yes, because we're going to have the song on the background, and I want to hear you guys, okay? So, are you ready? Yeah. I'm going to ask you to please all stand up. And I want it, when it starts, when I say spark to you, I want you to say it really, really, really loud. Okay? Because every time we do something, we have to do the best we can. We have to do the best because we have more than we think we can. Innovation is an emotional process. And you know that every time we practice emotional intelligence skills, we spark. Yes, innovation. And every time we practice empathy, we spark. Yes. And every time we practice trust, we spark. Yes. And don't be afraid to fail. Because every time we spark, we are failing. We get better every time. Don't be afraid to fail, because you're going to fail. You're going really down and you're going to feel bad. contact me. I want to hear your sparks. I want to hear your failures. So send me an email and tell me what's your difficulties, what's your goals, and maybe we can work together, okay? Thank you so much. My name is Ricardo Cabete. Thank you, Dr. Ahmed Albana, for asking me to come. Thank you.
Wow. Do you want to see that? Thank you, Ricardo. I would like to call Dr. Ahmed Al-Banna to hand over a token of appreciation. Dr. Mohammed Shujaiya, we would like to hand over a token of appreciation to our speaker, Ricardo Cabete.